feels like to play basketball at an altitude of 3,900 meters with 40% less oxygen in every breath. It felt like I was playing underwater. And I swear, that's not just an excuse to explain why I lost to a bunch of monks. Thank you for letting me play.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I'm fine. I'm fine.
锻炼身体才修行好，是吧？学习宗教这个也挺有帮助的。晚上打了就要做运动，那就挺减轻压力，这个是挺有帮助的。Good to see you.
I didn't expect my first assignment at the Xizang Buddhism University to be telling me to sit in on a master's lecture. All the monks are super focused and therefore didn't pay any attention to me, which was a little disappointing. I thought they'd all want me to sign autographs. This school specifically is very unique in that monks and nuns study together. Can you talk a little about that?
这个是第一座旁边就生尼姑学的，以前西藏根本就没有发生过。以前就是尼姑有些寺庙，他们要学习好像外面专门请一个师傅来，就是一个男士的师傅来讲经。现在不需要这样讲，尼姑他们自己这边学习，这个是男女平等呀这些方面的话，很典型的一个历史。因为西藏的文化，我们说学藏文的话，就是国家培养了好多藏文老师。我自己也从小就是国民教育，小学那些读藏语来学习的，这个是国家保护的法律，就这样的。
A Buddhist master told me that debating scriptures is actually an important way that they study Buddhism. I'm sure it's exactly the same as the US presidential debate, right? I gotta check this out. And meet with Dolkar. She's a Buddhist nun. Buddhist debate is interesting, to say the least. This was definitely a fascinating way to first meet Dolkar. So many things I want to know. First of all, what does that mean?
我们辩经是为了启发我们的智慧，智慧的菩萨是文殊菩萨。拍手的时候，我们要想象，文殊菩萨手里不是有个剑吗？然后那个剑往下砍去一切众生的无明烦恼，然后这个手往下的时候，就表示关闭了一切恶道的门啊。然后这个佛珠往上提的时候，你要感觉就是把一切恶道的众生往上面引到人道、天道，甚至是菩萨道这样子的。
Why is debate important in society?
这是一种交流，交流对所有人来说都非常重要，因为很多的误会、很多的偏见，都是因为没有通过交流才产生了。
I think that's absolutely true. We have a lot of bias and a lot of misunderstanding. In the United States, there is a lot of debate, but it seems like a lot of it is not very respectful, and if someone says something you disagree with, they just storm away.
我看到你们总统选举的时候就会有这种辩论，但是你们辩论的时候我就感觉特别奇怪，拿出对方的一些不好的过往，然后在辩论的时候把这个讲出来。我不知道这个意义在哪里哦，也不知道这个对社会有什么帮助。但是我们在这里辩论的不是这样的，不是这个层次哈，我们不会拿别人的缺点、别人的短处去辩这个，我们讲究的是慈悲、智慧，为了发展这一切我们才去辩论的。我们的目的是为了让社会变得更好，让我们变得更有智慧、更有慈悲心才去做这个的。你们那边的辩论跟我们的初衷不一样。
I absolutely agree. This move is kind of cool. I think we should have that, you know, just as a way to say yes. You want more cheese on that? I'd be totally down with that.
这里是西藏佛学院的尼众部。
Here, monks and nuns study separately. Anyway, I'm going to check out the nuns' classes. Think there's any chance I'll understand anything they're saying? What classes do you have today?
Chinese,
Chinese.
Here. You can sit here.
我从拉萨过来的是那里，妈喊你。
你在干什么 What are you doing?
Okay.
I checked out the nuns classes, and, being an international man of mystery, I understood every word they were saying. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get any of it. I saw monks and nuns all studying on computers and totally focused. But, I didn't know monks had computers. I thought they had to use sticks or something. I had no idea.
Yeah. 你从新闻上看到的，跟现在自己亲身到西藏来看到的有什么区别？
Well, in terms of Buddhist monks and nuns, I think I knew very little. I didn't know how much you use modern technology, like telephones, cell phones. I didn't know you had football fields. And so I think there was a lot I didn't know. Yeah.
你觉得在你们国家，你们的媒体所报道出来的这些摄藏的问题，是比较主观呢，还是客观？你觉得？
The descriptions are very biased. It's mostly depicts Xizang as no religious freedom and the people very unhappy. I think it started as a political bias and propaganda, and then that gets a lot of people to just believe it. And so people don't even know where they found it out. They just watch the news and they believe it.
Seeing is believing.
Yes, yes.
I also learned that the courses here follow different timelines. Some are 2 years long, others will study for 4 years. The monks and nuns are also very different in age. All types of Buddhists are represented here. I have to admit, at the Buddhism University, I learned that much of what people have been told by Western media, like there's no religious freedom here or that the Tibetan culture is being erased, it's misleading, to say the least.
I used to like coming to the Jokhang Temple very much. Here I can feel inner peace and strength.
Ranging from 20 to 30 yuan to several hundred
Dolkar next took me to the Jokhang Temple. You know, I'm not a very spiritual person. The only time I really feel spiritual is when I'm eating caramel toffee ice cream. It's unbelievable. But I will say that seeing the devotion and spirituality of the Buddhists was incredibly moving. I think there's something very special there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Interesting. Why did you choose to become a nun?
It's a long story. 我之前呢是学习舞蹈专业，在上海、北京这些地方也跳过舞蹈，然后后来学习瑜伽。最初选择出家呢，是因为自己太无知了，然后也有很多的疑问，然后就想着以佛法的因果关联，看待世界。在西方人眼中，可能觉得西藏是落后的。我觉得你今天也看到了我们大昭寺，也去了八廓街，看到了大家这种虔诚的一种态度。可能从这个方面你能感受到，他们在那里磕头，并不是大家认为的迷信，而是他也在寻求一种内心的向内的一种自在和内观。
I couldn't agree more.
Near the Jokhang Temple, I saw many devoted believers engaging in pilgrimage. I can't say I understand everything about their worship, but anyone could feel their sincerity.
Welcome to our temple.
Very beautiful here.
Dolkar's home monastery has an interesting history. It should. It's older than the United States of America. Every monk and nun who graduates from the Xizang Buddhism University eventually returns to their respective monasteries for further practice, a process that certainly requires patience and a lot of devotion.
Thanks so much for showing me around today. And what do you plan to do after graduation?
I know that many monks or masters are able to pursue further studies in world-class institutions. I sincerely hope that one day in the future, Tibetan nuns will also have such precious opportunities. We can learn various languages and understand diverse religious thoughts and come into contact with rich and colorful cultures. In this way, we can increase knowledge, broaden our horizons, and abandon prejudices.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for showing me where you live. One day I'll have to show you my apartment. Thank you again so much. Really appreciate it.
Me too. And I hope we'll have the opportunity to meet again in the future.
Absolutely.
By the way, 你可以去一下桑顶寺，那边有我们目前西藏地区唯一的一个女活佛，她的故事也非常的传奇，你可以去一下。
We'll have to do that. Thank
Okay.
you. Thanks again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I didn't get to meet a female living Buddha, but I was wowed by this monastery steeped in history and legend, surrounded by breathtaking scenery. Practicing here must be a truly unique and exciting experience.
Until a few days ago, I had never met a Tibetan, never shook hands with a Buddhist, and certainly never shared tea and laughed about smartphone translations with a Buddhist nun. Dolkar and her fellow Buddhists showed me the beauty of their culture and their practices. She's a former dancer, a college grad, and now a Buddhist nun, one of countless here in Xizang. We are so different, yet our humanity unites us, and that is where peace lives. As Julian Assange once said, if wars can be started with lies, then they can be stopped with truth.